Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're going to look at Andy Burnham, see what we got right and see where we're going in the near future as well. I stayed off the old YouTube yesterday waiting to see what was happening with Andy Burnham. And it occurred to me, to dissolve Parliament, you need to be their Prime Minister, okay? So, we'll see. I know they're all due to break off in a couple of days, but anyway, we'll see what's going on. So, we got the lady right, that Andy would be thinking of a lady. You've got Louise Hay, that's the Deputy Prime Minister. Whoa, really must be spitting feathers. And then we also had John Healey before as well, so I'm quite happy to see that he's in the cabinet, to be fair. You know, maybe that makes us feel better, I don't know. And then what else was there? Oh, there was something else that'll come to me. Anyway, right, okay, so, oh yeah, Shabana Mahmood. I said she wouldn't change places, and I said that in a Harry video because of his security, which we'll be looking at later on. And yeah, so she's still there as well, which I did think, if you're going to shift her after 2 years, what's the point? You know, you never get anything done. So yeah, so that's kind of the briefings where we're at. So let's see where we're going. How's Andy Burnham feeling today about his position as Prime Minister? Well, he's going through all his emails, you know, documents, looking things over on the, they call it the tippy-tappy as well. Yeah, he's trolling through a load of information, so he's sharing information as well. Or he could be doing another speech. Maybe we'll get a speech every day. How does Andy Burnham feel about a certain demographic in our country? You know, what action is he going to take for or against them? Yeah, he kind of knows that there's probably more of them than there is of us, and it'd start a war. You start, you know, dishing out, sending people back. If you haven't got a massive operation, then yeah. Anyway, he's found out what people are hiding as well. So, you know, the guys that was rubbing shoulders and rubbing his arm, patting Keir Starmer. Did you notice he was surrounded by everyone of demographics apart from us? So yeah, maybe he's feeling that it's unrealistic, you know, to see about getting rid of them all. He also wants the vote as well. I don't know, there's something hiding there. So, do the old M order, you know, they had a pact with Starmer. Do they have one with Andy Burnham? Will he pander? So you get an announcement here, you know, as if we're getting more closer and closer together to that demographic. It might be telling this group that you've already got what you asked for. Is he going to be telling this group that they got what they asked for? Yeah, and more. And more. See, he says he's going to clean up the sleeping rough part. That's not because people have got nowhere to go. It's because of the lifestyle and the challenges they face and the mental health issues, you know. It's not just about not having a bed for the night. So the only persons that are going to benefit from all these council houses is that demographic. What secret is going to be revealed? Well, you've got, you know, grants, awards, money being awarded, okay, putting money in their hands. How does Andy Burnham feel about Starmer? You might find that Starmer might have turned down something. Getting something in writing here. Maybe some of the things that Keir Starmer turned down, Andy Burnham might, you know, want to bring back up. Will Andy Burnham be a good Prime Minister for us? No. Tax goes up. You know, losing more stuff. So, you know, those people who were finding life hard enough financially, they're going to lose out even more. You know, but we're used to this, okay? We're used to it. What's Andy Burnham most afraid of right now? A woman, that woman. We saw her last time. I said he was thinking of a woman, so he's afraid of a woman coming out. Someone who can do the job better. Or somebody who is being better. Is this woman in cabinet already? No. So a woman shining a light doesn't give up. I've got a gentle, but, you know, pushes and pushes and pushes. So his worst fear is about this woman. And I saw in his last reading as well, said how will he be feeling on the day, what will he be thinking? And we got the Queen of Pentacles again. So is this to do with like a scandal? Well, you've got a vulnerable. I've got another interview for Andy Burnham and all. Oh, I wonder if it's that Beth Rigby. Is Beth Rigby involved in this? Yeah, she's could cost you more than you gain. So if it's not Beth Rigby, it's somebody like a reporter or does an interview. Do you know what, as well, I'm going to say something here, but just off the cuff. You know when you see these people and you're thinking, why aren't you questioning? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? In a way, they're all players of our game. So they're programmed not to ask, you know. That's a bit above the reading, a few levels up, which we'll be covering on F1. But, you know, this is why nobody's coming forward or questioning or anything like that, because whatever route they go down, they are being programmed, whether it's somebody telling them and the boss saying you can't do this, you can't do that, or whether it's just them and the way that they've gone. Because they're just insignificant, you know, they contribute nothing. So this is back in the day of Manchester. Is this to do with Oldham or, you know, Manchester or something? Probably as well how fast he's progressed. Do you know what? I'm kind of feeling like this goes back to his younger days. Are we looking back to when he was a young man? Yeah, find out what happened in the past. So we're going to find something. So, you know, days are bloody numbered there. I told you there's like a programmed track here, and it's all the way to restore Britain in the end. Got to make sure the fight looks real, don't you? Eh? And don't get me wrong, I do like, you know, well, I like not all of the parties, but, you know, I like some of what Reform said. I like some of what Restore said. But, you know, you're never going to like 100% what a group or party says. Right now, it's who screams the loudest about bloody immigration. Okay, what shocks are coming our way about Burnham? Well, it's going to stay off your radar news-wise, okay? So from reporters, they'll give interviews as long as it's on his terms. I'm getting too much here. Burnham needs to deal with things differently and not to become a martyr. How long have we got? So what will John Healey do for us? His judgment is okay. His judgment is actually okay. So, I mean, it's just simple, isn't it? Eh? Okay, it's simple. If you want to spend more, you have to earn more. If you want to earn more, you've got to have access to more jobs or more hours, you know, do overtime and stuff and be rewarded for it. The same with companies, you know, I would say no tax on businesses coming into the UK for, say, 5 to 10 years. That would flock them in, okay, because then what you've got is you've got the employees, the workers, the cleaners, the people you buy sandwiches for, the transport, getting to work, you know, it's all a knock-on effect. And I really would do that. All I've done is hammer entrepreneurs as well as businesses, and, you know, they're going nowhere. So it's drag them all back in, get everybody to work who can work, and support those, you know, who have to care for families, you know, relatives, elderly, you know, children, whatever, and those that need support health-wise as well. I mean, just bring them all back in, you know, drag them all back in. Maybe that's what they look at. It's hard to tax nothing, isn't it? And it's not just that. You've got, you know, nurseries, care goes up, you know. There's loads of people going shopping and stuff. There's loads of things you can do to bring in the money and not taxes as much. I mean, you'd work a bit more often if you knew that anything you did after your above hours was, you know, not taxable, because you're going to spend that money anyway, unless you're in one of these camps and you send it all back to wherever. So I get he's sensible there. People will feel reassured. So maybe he's a good thing. What about Louise Hay? What do we need to know about her? Oh, she's a cat that's got the cream. Oh, she's going to be out in our faces, okay? Oh, dear. She's got the best job in the world. Well, yeah, you know, she's Prime Minister. Even if she's Deputy, she's Prime Minister. And don't have, you know, the responsibility or pressure that Burnham has as the main Prime Minister. Because now Burnham's Prime Minister, you know, is looking for the sharks. They all help you up those stairs to Prime Minister, they do. And then, you know, when it's time to go, it's you get pushed off the cliff. Okay, what will the public be happy with? some of it in the cabinet, some of it not. So you can expect what is the cabinet set up today will not be the same in the near future. So there'll be 1 or 2 positions being changed. Everybody's waiting to see his manifesto. And what the public like. They want a general election. Do the people want a general election? You won't get away with it. So, you know, it's as if it's somebody else's plan here. A tried and tested method already. A blue template, you know. And then you won't get away with it. You won't get away with it. Okay, what takes Andy Burnham down? His own announcement. Will Andy Burnham call a general election? Absolutely, absolutely. So, and I was asking, obviously, for the last few days, if my reading was correct, that he will, you know, dissolve Parliament. And he kept saying yes. And so on Saturday, I went to get my nails done. Yeah, I like them. They're proper nails. And yeah, so I bought 6 lottery tickets, but from different shops, you know, where I'd been browsing in. And it was only an experiment as well. And when I came home, so at the till, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm going to win. I'm purposely leaving that absolutely blank. But when I came home, I've been experimenting with things. And yeah, so, and I had 6 tickets, and I managed to get I won 4 out of 6, which has never happened to me before, okay? So, and I mean, it wasn't big money, but one was £24, so not bad for a £2 ticket. And yeah, so that just goes to show that my gift's not off. I was testing myself, so yeah, amazing. So yeah, I do feel like that, and I feel like it'll be soon enough as well. Will he be Prime Minister in September? Well, I'm getting committed there. Agree, I agree. I don't know. They've got a couple of days left, so I don't know here. I don't know. All I do know is he's going to call a general election. There'll be an announcement. So maybe when his backbenchers start turning on him or make it impossible for you to do your job. I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? You can have all the PMs in the world, but if the laws in the UK and EU are preventing you from doing something legally, well, it's just not going to happen, is it? Just not going to happen. Anyway, guys, that's where we are at the moment. They'll be going off in a few days for the summer holidays. And, well, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your hypes, your comments, and everything else. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye now. Bye-bye.